So when you're buying aftermarket headlights, guys, sometimes the fitment on these are not perfect. And we can sit here and gripe about it, or we can come up with a solution to fix it. And the solution to fix this particular problem is to trim off little holder tabs that are designed to kind of hold the bracket, because the bracket doesn't mold to the headlight like it's supposed to. And some of that is if there's one post that's slightly off from factory, yes, it will bolt in, but it may not bolt to this bracket. And without this bracket being held tight, you can't get the headlight or the bumper cover to sit tight. So in order to fix that, what I'm going to do is trim off these tabs. And sometimes it'll just be one of them that'll have this problem. Sometimes it'll be both headlights. When it's both, we just deal with it. Again, all we do is just trim off those tabs. Trying not to slice ourselves in the process. So now with those tabs out, we can get our bolts in here. We can get this bracket to hold up tight. Now, most people would just go ahead and slide this in. They wouldn't think about it. But once we get this on, this plastic is going to get in our way. So we do have to remove it, and we have to be careful not to scratch our brand new lens. Also, what we have to deal with is we can't set this in there yet. Because if we set this in there like this, we don't have our bulbs in it. Without our bulbs, we'll take it all back apart just to put our bulbs back in it. So let's do that real quick. So here we go. These are our bulbs. You can get these online. I got mine off of Amazon, and I got my turn signals right here. Anytime I do a project like this, I always put all new bulbs in all the way around. I don't see a point in only putting half the bulbs in it, because you have to go through all this work to change the lights. Why would you not put new bulbs in it at this point? It's counterproductive to take this apart and only change one bulb, because this is a hassle. These cars are designed that when you take these apart to put these in, you should be putting in all new lights all the way around. That's how these were designed. They're also designed from a manufacturer standpoint that if your turn signal goes out, what are you going to do? You're going to take it in, and they're going to pull this all apart, replace that turn signal, and a month later your headlights go out. It's another way for them to make money. All right, everybody, here's the kit. It comes with two sets of both 9005s and 9006s. You get both of them. They give you a pair of gloves. The reason you use these gloves is if you touch anywhere that's important, you can leave residue on it and it will knock the new bulbs out. This is a really, really super important part. When they give you the gloves, use the gloves. They're not going to fit very good, but what they're designed to do is to keep you from touching any spot or getting oil on any spot that you can't have the oil residue. So that's what these are for. Now, what I'm looking for is any of them that say 9005 or 9006, because there is two different bulbs here. Or supposed to be two different bulbs. They might have universalized it. Oh, they're both 9005s. So I'm going to put one back. Let's see if the other one says 9006 on it. Yes, it does. All right. So here are our two bulbs. 9005, 9006. The 9006, I'm going to guess, is the high beam. The 9005 should be the low beam. Okay, I twist them into place. I make sure that they snap in. I don't want these loose, so make sure they snap in.